Welcome once again to Unboxing Unscripted Unfiltered, and as always, this video is brought to you by Kunuku Coffee Roasters, the best handcrafted coffee in the whole wide universe. And you know, we live in a planet that has a weak economy, men are overly sensitive, and a lot of people like colored water called tea. So, to counteract that, let us drink some cold, or wait, no, not cold, hard, hot brew of coffee, especially coming from the Kunuku Coffee Roasters, because you know that sets the world back into its proper balance. Because this is really, really strong stuff. Anyway, that is a bad introduction there. Kind of lost in the mood. But anyway, we have another package here coming from Ciga Design. Actually, you know, we still have that video in the cutting room floor, that other video about the Ciga Hunter Z. It's around. And as I'm wrapping that up, they sent us another one, and this one is not exactly new. It's been around for a while, but I never got to review one of these, and Ciga was happy enough to oblige and help it out with this very interesting, what does it say? Time magic on your wrist. Okay, that's a setting. Ciga is setting themselves up for a little bit of I don't know if it's that there. For a little bit of expectations. Yeah, see if they actually meet the expectations. So let's see what. Last time I saw the model name here, the product name is Ciga Mech M series, Magician Shadow Silver. Oh my god, sorry about that. So it still comes in this kind of like. Oh my goodness, my voice is like leaving me. Maybe I need some coffee. Anyway, it still comes with this book style case, and there you go. You can see the hint of what we're having here. So some of you Ciga fans may have already known this, and this is a very unique watch that you don't really see often. Let's be honest here. I think this is the only watch that I've seen that you could have replaceable case, swappable case. And you know how our channel is, well, I can't help myself, but I like to make those cool, well, okay, some people say it's cool, but it's kind of tedious, those band swap effects. And now I'm faced with a challenge of doing that for the cases, and this is the actual movement that's housed within a case on itself, and apparently you can swap cases with this. So let's see how without reading the manual, let's see if we could do that. Okay, so that's how it attaches, right? So I assume there's something from the back or from the front that actually locks this in place, or maybe I'm putting it on the wrong way. There you go. There's a sort of a push thing that's going on there. So let's do that. What does that do? Let's see. It doesn't do anything. Okay, so maybe it clicks onto that. Let's do that. That's a problem of not reading the instruction manuals, guys. Got to read the instruction manual. So there you go. Oh, okay. So that's how it locks. So both sides, you have to push, and it should lock itself into place. See? Okay. I don't think it's coming up. You heard a click there, and there you go. It still works despite my heavy tapping. Let's move that around. Yeah, that's a pretty cool skeletonized concept there, and look at that, it's only held by that one thing. But I'm for sure this is held from the back, or something like, or there's some sort of plastic that actually holds the thing in place. I think there's an acrylic. There you go. I could actually see it. So there it goes. There's an acrylic or maybe some sort of glass that holds the movement in place right there. You could barely see it, but it's there. Actually, there you could see it right there. Very, very cool. I like that. So let's swap it out with another case. So it really seems easy to do. There you go. So you just press both sides, and then let's hold off for that for the actual review. Let's swap it again. So you're not gonna be able to push in, right, like that. So there's no incline there on the notch. So you're gonna have to like really press it. Put it on, and there you go. It puts it snaps into place, which is pretty neat. Well, that's titanium, that's why it's pretty light to the touch, light to the face. Let's now put on their band, and that seems to be like a 22mm band right there. So not all straps would fit this this watch, the mech. Okay. And it's fairly big also. I think that's a good decision that they use 22mm here, because otherwise it would look really small if they use 22, especially with this kind of case. It's really big. I'm going to have a hard time, to be honest, to pull this off. Look at that. That is, well, that's not that thick, but that is a massive case. It's like dwarfing my wrist there. But that's a really cool design that you could actually swap the case shape, and depending on the time of day, or depending on the type of day that you're in on that week, you could swap it out to a different. I wish they had also some different colors on the cases. That would have been very nice, and that also further enhances the swappability of the case, that whole gimmick. And let's see, you can't, there's no way for you to press those buttons from here. Pretty cool design, very protected. Of course, the legibility is almost non-existent there, but hey, that's not the whole point. Well, it kind of is the whole point for many watches, if you ask many people. But my point is, you're not buying this for legibility, for sure. You're buying this for the gimmick and for the aesthetics as you wear it on your wrist. So, what do you guys think about this Ciga design mech? What is it again? What's it again? Sorry, forgot the name. Mech M. There you go, Mech M series. Ciga design Mech M series. Comment down below, let me know what you guys think, and wait for that actual video review. And cool and interesting comments will make it into that video. But for now, here's just a taste of the Ciga design Mech M.